Well, gentlemen, in this, ladies and gentlemen, in this session, we are going to have the beautiful discussion about beautiful things like this is what here, friend. Our topic today, we are going to have the discussion about instance fields. Yes, this is what here, friend. Our first target is what here, friend, instance fields. So once you are getting the clarity on the instant fields, just if possible, I will be going with what here, friend. I will be going with what now instance methods as well. So just I am planning to cover these two topics as a part of our session today, my dear. So ladies and gentlemen, in this session, we are going to have very excellent discussion on instance fields and instance methods in Python. So let me start. What is the instance fields? So before going to explain them practically, but I want to give some points for you guys. Please watch on the screen very carefully. So this is what exactly the instance field. These are the certain points you need to remember. So what is the instance fields, my dear friend? The variables which are declared within a class. The variables which are declared within the class by using self. By using self. As I said, self is not a keyword. Self is not a keyword, but kindly notice that the variables which are declared within the class, which are declared in the class by using self is called as what your friend instance field. Number two. So number two here, just you kindly go to that. Just every instance field, for every instance field, memory is allocated. For every instance field, memory is allocated where within the object. What is the first point? Instance fields means what here, friend? The variables which are declared within a class by using self. For instance fields, memory is always allocated where within the object. Within the object. So next one. Instant fields can be accessed what? Instant fields can be accessed throughout the class or outside of the class based on your requirements outside of the class. So instant fields can be accessed throughout the class or outside of the class. Now let me show you all these points very effectively, but before going to start working with them, just to please keep these points in the brain. So what is the instant fields? The variables which are declared within the class by using what your friend self. But every instant fields can be accessed throughout the class or outside of the class. And for every instant fields, memory is allocated where? Within the object. Within the object. Another important point. Every instant field must be referred by self throughout the class. You kindly observe this. Every instant field must be referred by using self within the class. Now, just let me start working with that. One more point is there. For every instant field must be referred by an object reference. Every instant field must be referred by what? An object reference. An object reference whenever you want to access it from outside of the class. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let me cover you all these points technically and effectively, point by point. Just I want to give some pictorial representation and be good with that representation. The concept is not at all a great matter for you, my dear friend. So now let's begin the concept practically. So ladies and gentlemen, just I want to launch this Python ideally. So just I'm opening the Python ideally. After opening the Python ideally, go to the file menu and click on what your friend new file. So click on the new file. So okay, just before going to execute them practically, come on gentlemen, before going to execute them practically, I want to show what exact happens internal in the memory through one pictorial representation. Then I will switching back to the practical way. So ladies and gentlemen, now you need to understand something like this. So what is the instant fields? Now if you notice something like this, my dear friend, in this particular case, I will be going with what your friend class. The name of the class is sample. That's enough. But we in the class, if we define any function, in the class, if we want to define any function, that function, the first argument of the method must be self. The first argument of the method should be the self. But already I was discussed with you what is a self. All right, okay, you don't worry about it. So just what your friend, just first argument of the method should be self. What I am writing is, kindly observe this. Now what I am writing, just here I want to go small explanation, so that you will be getting more clarity. Then x equal to what your friend triple 1. X equal to triple 1. I am writing as this is what local variable. Why it is a local variable? A variable which is declared within a function or method. The variable can be used in that method only, call it as local variable. So now I am writing something like, my dear friend, just I am requesting you all, self dot y equal to self dot y. Don't worry, just I will be showing them practically. Just please focus on them. Focus on the screen. Self dot y equal to what, dear friend? Triple two. Now this is what actually I am saying, that instance field. What is the instance field? Very first point, the variable which are declared within the class by using what? Self. That is called what? Instance. Self must be there, must be required. So now just let me show you, my dear friend. Let me show you practical. So just what exact happens, sir? I want to print the set, print the data. I want to print the data. Kindly observe this, my dear. So to print the data, I am printing what, dear friend, just a local x, or else something like what, dear friend, x is. I want to print the x. Friend, if you're really good with this pictorial representation, understanding the remaining programs is not at all a great matter, my dear. Trust me. Now self dot y. So just here I am writing this particular case. Yes, come on, gentlemen. This is what I have defined. But okay, as I said you, so the class is a what? Physical or logical representation. In fact, the class is a logical representation. It does not occupy any space in the memory. Class is a logical representation. It does not occupy any space in the memory. Thus, it does not allow you to store the data. Next, in order to allocate the memory for the fields, kindly notice that, in order to allocate the memory for the fields and to access the members of the class, then we have to create an object for the class. To allocate the memory for the fields and to access the members of the class, then we have to create an object for the class. Ladies and gentlemen, you please watch on my screen the third point. What is the third point? For every instance field, memory is allocated within the what? Object. For every instance field, memory is allocated within the object. That means until unless you create the object for the class, memory is not going to be allocated for the instance field. That is confirmed. See, friends, the points are very clearly right. So what is the third point? For every instance field, memory is allocated within the object. It seems very clear. As and when you create an object for the class, then only memory is getting allocated for what, my dear friend? Instance fields. Come on, my dear, easy. Now let me do. I want to go with what? Calling. Now what is my intention? As I said you very clear, I want to write what, dear friend? Just a method one. When you write like this, immediately you will be getting an error. Reason, this method one is a what? Method one is a part of the program. Of course, method one is a part of the class, or method one is a outside of the class. Method one is a part of the class. But very fortunately, if the method one is outside of the class, that you can call directly. But here method one is a what? Method one is a part of the class. No. If you want to access anything from the class, as per our discussion today, if you want to access anything from the class, first you need to create an object for the class. How can I write it? Now sample, S equal to sample. Wonderful. Now sample object is created. After creating the sample object, then what I have to write? S dot method one you have to write. My dear, now I want to give a pictorial representation. Please understand the representation effectively so that it is not a great matter for you to understand the remaining topics. Come on, gentlemen. Just when this particular line is executes, what is happened now? An object of the class is going to be instantiated. But if you're really serious, in the previous sessions, I said you very, very clearly, we have two organizations in the memory. One is what, your friend, stack. Another one is what, your friend, heap. Stack and heap. These are the what organizations of the memory. So in the memory, we have the different organizations like, but anyways, now you can observe this. So ladies and gentlemen, just I am requesting you all. So when this particular line is executes, first what is happened now? An object of the class is going to be instantiated. Just understand the flow. So an object of the class is going to be instantiated. So where the object is created, obviously objects always creates in the heap. So obviously object will be created in the what, your friend, heap. This is what exact happens. But is this an object of which class? Sir, it is an object of the class. Sir, it is an object of the what your friend is an object of the class sample. But as I said you, underscore underscore main underscore underscore dot sample. What is that underscore underscore main underscore underscore? That is a module name, module name. So this is what exact happened, gentlemen. In fact, what is created here, an object of the class is instantiated. Now, which class object is instantiated? Sample class object is instantiated, right? Yeah, this is what your friend sample class object is instantiated. So just for easy to writing, I'm writing what your friend just, there is some object is created, class, which object? Sample class object is created, my dear friend. This is what exact happens. This is what clear. Sample class object is created. But whenever the object is created, for every object, Python virtual machine will provide unique identity. Python virtual machine will provide unique identity. Call it as what your friend hash code. Python virtual machine will providing what your friend hash code. So what is the hash code like this? Underscore underscore main underscore underscore dot sample object yet. Yeah, sample object yet. You'll be getting some hash code like this, my dear friend. Kindly requesting with this. So this is what exact happens, my dear. This is going to be happens, right? An object of the class is created. So when the object will be created, whenever the constructor is called. So whenever the constructor is called, then automatically object of the class is going to be instantiated. Automatically an object of the class is going to be instantiated. Object of the class is going to be instantiated where? In the heap, number one. Number two, for every object, the Python virtual machine will provide unique identity. For every object, PVM will providing unique identity, call it as hash code. See, as I said you many times, assignment will be always from right to left. Assignment will be always from right to left. That is the reason first right hand side operation is done. And once the object of the class is instantiated, that will be assigned to what your friend, that will be assigned to yes. But what is that yes, sir? S is a reference. Then immediately what is happened? For the reference, the memory is got allocated. Yeah, my dear friend. For the reference, memory is got allocated in the stack. For the reference, memory is got allocated in the stack. This is what exact happens. So just what is going to hold? Now just whatever the object is created, that object hash code will be assigned. That object hash code will be assigned to the one. That object hash code will be assigned to the reference. That object hash code will be assigned to what your friend. That object hash code will be assigned to the reference. This is what exact happened, my dear friend. Yes, this is what is going to be happen. Just understand the representations very important, my dear. So intentionally, I am giving just this representation very clear to make you understand the concept more better way. So if you notice, this is what exact happens, guys. This is what exact happens, right? So now just S is a what now? S is a reference. For the reference variable, memory is allocated. For the reference variable, memory is allocated where? In the stack. And the reference variable is always referred to the object. The reference variable is always referred to the object by holding some hash code. Reference variable is always referred to the what your friend object by holding hash code. So this is what exact happens when this particular line is executed. When this line is executed. Now this is the time you need to pay more attention. So friend, now I am calling the method one. Sir, method one is executing with respect to what, sir? Method one is executing with respect to yes. Type of S is what, sir? Sample. Type of S is sample. And searching for the method one. They are not there. Then immediately what is happened now? For that method, memory is getting allocated in the stack. Kindly observe that. For the methods, memory is allocated within the what your friend stack. Now what exact happened here? This is what exact happened, gentlemen. In fact, what is happened is the memory is allocated. For the memory is allocated for what your friend method one. Yes, can you understand this? Now memory is allocated for the what your friend method one. This is what exact happens, my dear friend. Just if you notice only this particular piece. Now if you notice this only particular piece, I'm requesting you all. Okay, just to notice this particular piece. What is happened then? First here we have a self. The self is acts as a what? Self is acts as a local variable. Self is acts as a local variable. So now just a memory is allocated for the what your friend, just memory is got allocated for the what your friend self. Now memory is allocated for the self. Kindly understand this. Memory is allocated for the what dear friend self. Yes, this is what exact happens, my dear friend. Memory is allocated for the self. And just to know here, you declared one variable. That is what your friend just x equal to triple one. The assignment always will be from right to left. Then what is happened here is, here we didn't use the self. Kindly notice that we didn't use the self. Then what is happened? One memory block is created. One memory block is created with the name of what your friend with the name of x. One memory block is created with the name of x in the method one because it is a local. But if you're really serious in my previous session on the self is always referred to what? Self is always referred to the current object. The self is always referred to what? Self is always referred to the current object. Here what is the current object? Current object is nothing but, so current object is nothing but what your friend, in fact, the object which is referred by can you notice that? The object which is referred by what your friend, the object which is referred by the current object is nothing but the object which is calling that method. You need to understand this. I will be showing you practically. Kindly notice this. Now this is what your friend just self. Self is always referred to what your friend current object. Now self is always referred to what your friend current object. What is mean by a current object then? Current object means the object which is calling this method. The object which is calling this method is called by what, my dear friend? This method is called by the yes, right? This method is called by the yes. Now S is going to be the current object for method 1. S is going to be the current object for the method 1. But just in the method 1, self is always referred to what? Self is always referred to the current object. Current object means, as I said, the object which is calling this method. The object which is calling this method is what your friend just, the object which is called by the method is what? Yes. Now S is, just whatever the object is referred by the yes, the same object will be referred by what now? Self. This is what exact happens. And after that, so what is the value we initialize? We initialize triple one to the what? X. Now triple one will be assigned to the X variable. Just kindly understand this. So just what is the point you have written? We are requesting triple two is assigned to Y member referred by self. Kindly observe this. Triple two is assigned to Y member referred by self. Then what the PVM will do then? First PVM will ensure does any variable is declared with the name of Y in the object or not. Come on, gentlemen. Okay, just what is going to happen is the PVM is going to ensure. The PVM is going to ensure what? Is there any variable? Is any variable is declared? Is any variable is declared with the name of Y, in the S object? You need to understand. So because here in this line, what you are writing? Self dot Y equal to triple two. But the assignment is always from right to left, right? Then what exact the Python virtual machine will do is, first it will ensure the existence of the variable Y. So just it will ensure the existence of the variable Y in the object. So how it is going to ensure within the object? See, here you have written what? Self. The self in the method 1. Self in the method 1 refer to what? This object. Self in the method 1 refer to what? This object. That is the reason. First it will go to that object. And it will ensure the existence of the variable Y. Have you declared any variable with the name of Y? No, sir, not yet. Then what the Python virtual machine will do is, then immediately now one memory block is going to be created within the object. With the name what your friend? With the name Y. That you need to understand. If you use the self, the memory is getting allocated in the object. Now you observe this. Now triple two is assigned to Y member referred by self. First Python virtual machine will ensure does any variable is existed or not. With the name Y in the sample object. If the variable Y is not there, then immediately Python virtual machine will take the responsibility in creating the one memory block with the name Y instead of the object, and that will be initialized with what, your friend? That will be initialized with the triple two. Now this is what exact happens. See the representations I am requesting you all. So guys, now coming to what, your friend, at this particular line, guys, kindly notice this. In this line, what I am requesting, what? So print the value of X. Now what the Python virtual machine will do is, have you used any self here? No, we didn't use a self. Then Python virtual machine will ensure the existence of the variable x in the method 1. Then Python virtual machine will ensure the existence of the variable x in the method 1. There are not there man. Simple it is getting the value from this x. Simple it is getting the value from this x and it will be processed on the screen. So what is the output you will be getting here? 111 you are getting. This is what exact happens. Okay, fine, sir. But here in this line, what you are requesting? We are requesting the Python virtual machine to print the value of y member. Print the value of y member referred by self. Value of y member referred by self. Referred by self. Self means what? Self of what? Self of method 1. Self of the method 1. Then it will ensure the exist self. Self means what? Self is referred to the sample object. Self is referred to sample object. Directly it is going to that object. It is going to that object and it will ensure that y is there or not there. Then it is getting this value y and you will be getting what your friend just you will be getting 222 is here. This is what exact the flow it will be working. For the local variable, memory is allocated where? Within the method. For the instant fields, memory is allocated where? Within the object. Within the objects. Within the object. So guys, now I hope you understood. Already we have seen the 2 points. First point is what? The variables which are declared within the class by using self. Okay. Second point. For every instant fields, memory is always allocated where? Within the object. Within the object. Okay, third point is what? Here every instant field must be referred by using self within the class. Whenever you want to use the instant field within the class, you must use self. You notice that here I use the self, here also I use the self. The self means what? Instance. Instance fields memory is allocated where? In the object. In the object. Dear friend, now I want to write some piece of code. Kindly requesting you all observe this one. Easy, my dear. Just it's a matter about the flow. So I want to go with something like what your friend just said, print. I want to print. What you want to print? Sir, just what your friend y value is. I want to print y. When I want to print the value of y. When you write like this, immediately you will be getting what your friend, you will be getting an error. You'll be getting an error. So why error you are getting? Kindly requesting you, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever you write like this, it will be searching for the variable, existence of the variable y outside of the class. I am saying outside of the class. It will be searching for the existence of the variable y outside of the class. But have you declared any variable with the name of y outside of the class? No. No. Then immediately you guys are getting what your friend just a name error. But just y is the what now? If you're really practically watching the screen, for the y memory is allocated where? Within the object. For the y memory is allocated where? Within the object. But the variable y memory is allocated within the object. But this object is referred by what? This object is referred by self. This object is referred by the self in the method 1. Kindly notice that. In the method 1, this object is referred by self. Outside of the method 1, this object is referred by what? Yes. This you need to keep this in the brain. Yes, it's not a great matter, my dear friend. Come on, be active. This is all about your career, please. Be focused. This is what my requirement. See, this sample object is referred by what now? Self in the method 1. In the method 1, who is referring? Self. But outside of the method 1, who is referring this object? Yes. That is the reason why. The points are awesome, man. You please understand. Sir, every instance field must be referred by an object reference. Whenever you want to access it from outside of the class. If you want to access it from outside of the class, for you to get an idea from outside, of course you can get it. Does not require, right? Because you're not a kid. But still, if you want access, who is referring that object? Say just y is the member of the object. Y is a member of the object. Who is referred that object? That object is referred by yes and self. But the self is the local to what? Method 1. Only within the method 1 you can use the self. But now outside of the method 1, sir, outside of the method 1, then use what? Yes, a dot. That's much easy. That much easy, man. Okay, now just you are getting S means what? This object, sample object. Okay, it is going that object and ensure the existence of Y, and you will be getting that. You'll be getting that. Come on, man. This is what the very easiest way. But I want to keep this one pictorial representation also. Somebody is requested, sir, please provide this pictorial representation also in the document. Yes. For a couple of example, I want to place these diagrams also in your material. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Now it is awesome. Now let me show you practically. Guys, let me show you practically. Same thing I want to explain practically. Guys, very special care is required. So just I want to launch the Python. Then go to file and click on what your friend new file. Come on, man. Just as easy. Easy. Sir, just my requirement is. Now my requirement is. I want to take what your friend. Just first I want to define the class sample, sir. Okay. Then I want to define method 1. So method 1, I have to write what? The self. But in the previous session, self I was discussed with you very clear. So please make sure that you should be very clear with the self first. Okay, right. Now you can observe this. Observe this, observe this. Now this is the way you need to understand. First, sir, what I am writing is, now x equal to 111, sir. Okay, fine. Now self dot y equal to 222, sir. Next one. Then print x value is what, sir? Directly x. Then print y value is what, here friend? I want to print the y, sir. That's enough. But now my requirement is, sir, I want to call the method 1. I want to call the method 1. Kindly notice it. Focus is a matter about the focus. I want to call the method 1, my dear friend. Method 1. How can I call? Can I call directly method 1? Yes. Can I call directly method 1? Then immediately you will be getting what your friend, just if you call the method 1, directly you will be getting what your friend, you will be getting what now? You'll be getting an error. You'll be getting an error. You'll be getting an error. That is the way, right? Now you will be getting an error. See, come on. Why sir? Just a reason. Kindly notice this, man. So just when you write like this, you'll be getting an error. Reason, it will be search for the existence of this method 1 outside of the class. Outside of the class. But have you defined any function with the name method 1? No. So guys, kindly notice that sometimes I am telling function, sometimes I am telling method. Don't get any confusion. So method function means what? In fact, method is also what? Also function, but which is declared inside of the class, nothing more. Which is declared inside of the class. But function means what you find, which is defined outside of the class. Which is defined outside of the class, man. Just you need to understand. So just what you find, which is defined what you find outside of the class. Which is defined outside of the class. That is what I'm saying. First you get the clarity. But now when you write like this, what the Python virtual machine will do, it will search for existence of the function. It will search for existence of the function method 1. Existence of the function method 1 means it will check outside of the class. But have you declared any method 1? And have you declared any function with the name method 1? No. Then you will be getting name error. So before going to run this, let me save this one. I want to save. Any location you want, you can go with that. But I am just saving Monterey in one particular folder. So Python underscore what your friend just online 9. In the advanced Python, I want to go with what your friend instance field. Yeah. For just here this, I want to go with some example. Instance field 1.py. Guys, now you can observe this. You save anywhere you want, please can you notice that? But once it is done, go to the run menu and click on run module. Definitely you guys are getting an error, name error. Why you are getting the name error? Because no function. See, what is that telling? Name method 1 is not defined. Method 1 is not defined means yes, it is not defined outside of the class, it seems. Not defined outside of the class. But okay, but this is defined where? Inside of the class, sir, it's defined inside of the class. So, but if you want to access anything from the class, we required object reference. We have to create the object, man. But in the previous episodes, I said you what is a class, what is the object, what is self. This is what your friend third episode. This is the third episode. That's the reason first you make sure that you should be very clear with the class and object. And after that, you should be very clear self. Then you come to this episode. So you'll be getting very clear idea about it. Got it? Yes. So now I have to create what your friend sample. I create the sample subject. Sample class object. Then how can I call say yes dot method one? Yes. Now moment back I said you this is what exact happened. Because of writing yes dot method one, then what is happened? Now memory is allocated for the method one in the stack. But in the method one we have self. Self is always referred to what? The current object. Current object means, again, do not get confused. Current object means what? Current object is nothing but the object which is calling this method. So that method is called by yes. So whatever the object, just yes is the word current object. Current object means what? The object which is calling this method. This method is one. This method one is called by what? Yes. Thus, yes is referred to what, dear friend? Yes is referred to the same object. Whatever the object is referred by the yes, the same object will be referred by what now? Self. Okay. So just I hope now you understood completely. Now let me run this, my dear friend. Okay. Let me run this from you. Just to go to the run menu and click on run mode. But kindly requesting you, in this case, what is happening? If you write like this, without self means it will be search for the existence of the variable x in the method scope. Okay, if you write like this, what dear friend, it will be search for what? It will be search for existence of the variable x. Okay, just it will ensure what dear friend, ensure the, what dear friend, existence. What is that now? Existence of what dear friend? Existence of the variable x. Existence of the variable x in the what now? In the method scope, right? Method scope. Okay, but there are not there, my dear. It is there. So simple, it is getting the value. But when you are writing the self, it will ensure. Okay, it will check in the what dear friend? It will check in the object. It will be checking the object. Without using the self, it will be checking the method. If you use the self, it will be checking the object. Now you can observe this. Self means what, dear friend? Self means object. Object dot. Okay, it will be set here. So now you can observe this. Let me run this, my dear. Go to this. Click on run module. Then it is working. I want to give one more example. So I'll be getting more clarity. Listen very clearly. Listen very, very clearly. Right, okay. So my dear friend, just I want to go with one more point so that you will be getting more clarity about what is the local and what is the instant. Please be relaxed. Please be relaxed. I want to go with one more example. So friend, just now I want to go with something like a class. Said no, I want to go with something like class. Name of the class is sample. Any name will be fine. It should not be the keyword. DEF, I want to take method one. I want to take what method one? I am writing self. Sir, x equal to, I am writing what your friend just 100. Sir, I am writing what your friend just self dot y equal to 200. Self dot y equal to 200. Observe this, self dot y equal to 200. Then in the what your friend just what now here I want to print def method 2 I'm using self. Def method 2 I'm using self. So what I want to do is here wanterly I'm printing what your friend just x values. I want to print x. Here I want to print what your friend just a printer. Then y value is what I am writing self dot y. Just requesting you focus. Now again I am doing this one. Here what your friend printer x value is what your friend x value is x. Then you will be getting what your friend just a printer y value is what now self dot y. Self dot y. Focus. Sir, I want to call that. Okay, method 1 and method 2. Now method 1, method 2 are the members of the class or not? Yes. Sir, method 1 and method 2 are the members of the class, sir. Yes. If you want to access the members of the class, you have to create an object, sir. Yes. Then s equal to sample, sir, we create the object. After creating the object only, you can call either method 1 or method 2. You can call either method 1 or method 2. Okay, now you can observe this. Now you can observe this. I am personally requesting you directly S dot method 2. Directly I am calling S dot method 2. Then what is happens now? Focus, you will be getting an idea. No doubt, I will make you understand easy. But first, now what I am doing is, first you need to understand this representation, guys. So okay, now onwards you can understand. So just I want to give only one time. The next time onwards I don't write. That is what your friend just a reference. All the hash codes I don't write, but just I want to give small representation. So guys, I'm representing this one. So by the time of executing this constructor, then very first one, whenever the constructor is called, very first one, first object is created. Object is created. So where the object will be created, ladies and gentlemen. As I said a moment back, we have two organizations in the memory, stack and heap. For the objects, memory is always allocated where? For the objects, memory is always allocated within the heap. Now which object is created, guys? Now it's an object of the class sample is created. Yes, that is an object of the sample is created. Sample object is created done. But whenever the object is created, for the every object, Python virtual machine will provide unique identity. That is what EFN underscore underscore main underscore underscore dot. Which object? Sample object yet. Sample object yet. Some hash code will be there, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some hash code I'm saying, hash code. Hash code means unique ID of the objects. So this is what exact happens. But this object we are assigning to what, sir? Yes, sir. Always right hand side operations will be done first in the assignment operator. So then first object is created. The created object hash code will be assigned to yes, sir. Will be assigned to what your friend will be assigned to what now? Yes, sir. So what is that now? Here S is the reference, my dear. S is the reference. Good. Just guys, kindly notice that. The next program onwards, I don't want to write that much detailed way. Please kindly understand. It will be killing our time, but focused. So this is what now, whatever the object is assigned, whatever the object is created, that object hash code will be assigned to what? That object hash code will be assigned to the reference. Now S is a reference. What the reference? Reference is referred to what, your friend? The reference is always referred to the object. The reference is always referred to what, your friend? The reference is referred to the object. Yes. Now that S is a what? Reference, my dear friend. The reference is referred to what, your friend? The reference is referred to object. This is what exact happens, right? The reference is referred to the object. This is what exact happens. Yes. But now what you are doing, that this line operation is done, sir. This operation is done. So now I want to go with what? Method 2. Focused please. Method 2. Sir, method 2 is executing with respect to yes, sir. The type of is what, your friend? Sample and searching for the method 2. There are not there. Then immediately what is happened here is, come on. Immediately what is happened here is, then immediately memories gets allocated for the method 2. Immediately memories gets allocated for what, you know? Memories gets allocated for the method 2. For the methods, memory is always allocated within the stack. Yes, sir. Now, yes, you are calling what, your friend? Just method 2. For the method 2, memory is allocated where? In the stack. Yes, in the stack. But in the method 2, you am requesting you notice this in the method 2. In the method 2, we have self. In the method 2, we have self. Just memory allocated for the what, your friend? Just memory is allocated for the self. But the self is referred to what, your friend? As I said you a moment back. Self is always referred to what, your friend? Self is always referred to the current objects. Immediately you should get an idea. Sir, self is referred to what? Current object. Current object means what? Current object means the object which is calling this method 2. The object which is calling this method 2. Who is calling the method 2? Yes. I mean to say, whatever the reference is referred by the yes, the same reference will be referred by self in the method 2. Self in the method 2. Yes, self in the method 2. Whatever the object is referred by the yes, the same reference will be assigned to what, your friend? The same object will be assigned to the self in the method 2. This is what exactly. But sir, in fact, what is happened now in this particular case? Now this is what, your friend? This is also. The self is also referred to what, your friend? Self is also referred to the current object, my dear friend. The self is also referred to the current object. Listen now. This is what exact happens. Yes, okay, fine. Now just method to self is also referred to what your friend sample object. Now you focus. But in the method two, what we are doing, we are requesting the Python virtual machine. We are requesting PVM to print the value of X. Then what the PVM will do then? You need to understand what the PVM will do then. Then PVM will ensure the existence of the variable X in the method two. Have you declared any variable with the name of X in the method two? No. Have you declared any variable with the name of X in the method two? No. Then immediately here in the case, you will be getting what your friend name error. Yes, that absolutely you will be getting what your friend name error. This is what. Because for the variable X, memory is not allocated yet. Memory is not allocated yet. Okay, sir, there you will be getting name error. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So just okay, now this line is going to be worked or not. Okay, you will be getting name error. Leave it. Kindly notice it. So now just coming to what your friend, just again, sir, in this particular, we are requesting the PVM to get the value of Y. Then what the PVM will do then? So we are requesting the Python virtual machine to get the value from the Y referred by self. We are requesting the Python virtual machine to get the value of Y referred by self. Who is this self? Self in the method. Okay, method to self is referred to what? Sir, method to self in the method to is referred to this object. Have we find any variable instead of the object? Have we find any variable with the name Y? No. No variable Y still. But without having the variable Y, you are requesting a system to get it. How it will be possible? Then you will be getting here, you'll be getting what? Attribute error. Kindly understand. Attribute error. Attribute error means it is what is that? It is not the member. It is not existed in the object. Not what is that? Not existed. It is not existed in the object. When it is not existed in the object, you will be getting attribute error. When it is not existed in the method, you'll be getting what your friend name error. This type of things you need to know. That's okay. Let me show you practically. This is all the operation because directly I am calling what? Method 2. Gentlemen, I am directly calling what now? Method 2. I didn't call the method 1 yet. That is the reason why. Let me give you clarity again. Just I want to go with that now. Go back. I want to go with what your friend practical I want to show you now. Don't worry. Sir, guys, now you can observe this one. I'm going this way. So this is what your friend just I want to go this particular case now. So guys, now I want to go with what your friend this particular case. Now you can observe this. Sir, file. I want to go with what your friend new file. Okay, relax now. Sir, I want to write class sample. Sir, def method 1 self. Okay, why I'm writing x equal to 100. Now it is a local to what your friend local to method 1. Oh, means we declared instead of the method 1. Sir, self dot y equal to 200. This is what an instance. For instance, field memory is allocated where? Within the object. Well, okay. Then print. I'm getting x value is what? X. I'm getting what your friend y value is what now? Y. Sir. Now this is what exact. Now I'm going with one more method, sir. Def method 2. I'm writing self. Method 2 with self. So guys, now I want to write what your friend print x value is. Let me write only x first. Let me write x. Only x. Sir, I have to call this one, sir. Calling. Yeah, first you need to notice. Now method 1 and method 2 are the members of what? Class sample. Method 1 and method 2 are the members of the class sample, right? Oh, to access the members of the class, then you have to create an object for the class. When you create the object for the class, this is what exact happens. As we've seen, this is what exact. Object is created. Come on, gentlemen, just what is happened now? Your object is created like this. And this object is referred by what now? This object is referred by, yes, this is what exact happens. Don't get confused. Come on, easy. I said you very clearly. Okay, sir, that is really nice. But sir, no, method 1 I didn't call. I'm not calling the method 1 directly. As per our explanation, we are calling method 2. The calling method 2. When you call the method 2, first what is happening now? We are requesting the PVM to get the value of X. Then what the PVM will do then? Sir, it will search for the existence of the variable X in the method 2. Have you declared any variable with the name of X in the method 2? Sir, no variable declaration. Declaration is there in the method 1. But leave it. I am saying in method 2 is there or not there. In the method 2, X is not there, sir. Then you will be getting an error. Listen now. Listen now. I want to go with what your friend just said. Instance, yeah, instance field example, it's field 2.py. Guys, come on. Then you, ladies and gentlemen, are going to see name error. Why? Because it is not declared. And it is not declared in the method 2. It is not declared in the method 2. This is what the problem. No, X is not there in the method 2, sir. Okay, but let me show you what happens. So go to what your friend, go to the run menu, click on run module. Okay, just what your friend, run module. I want to go with that, run module, but I have to call this method 2, right? When I have s dot what your friend method 2, I have to call. When you call that, this logic will be executed. But in this, we are requesting the PVM to get the value of X. Array man, there is no variable X in the method 2. How could I get the value for you? Then immediately we'll be getting an error, my dear. Come on. We'll be getting an error. So just go to this, go to run manual, blast. You've seen the great blast. Come on. So what is the problem? The problem is something like what your friend name X is not defined. What is the problem? Name error. Name X is not defined, means it is not defined. Where in the method 2, line number 10 in the method 2, you have written something like print X, name error, because it is not declared. Oh my God. Leave it. I just want to make you understand the concept effectively. Okay, no issue. Sir, then do one thing. Sir. Just I want to keep this complete line in the comment. Okay. Sir, now my requirement is this one. Kindly observe this, my dear friend. Yeah. Sir, now I want to go with what your friend printer. Y value is what now? Self dot y. Just relax. Self dot y. In the method 2. Go back in the method 2. Self is referred to what? You see this diagram, that's it. In the method 2, self is referred to what? Object. In the method 2, self is referred to what? Object. But have you find any variable in the object with the name y? Have you find any variable with the name y in the object? Nothing, sir. There is nothing in this. There is nothing in this. Then immediately you will be getting attribute error. Watch on the screen. Go to the run menu, click on run module. Wonderful. Blast, man. Blast it. Go to the what now? Run module. You've seen that. What is that? No error. What is that error? You see this. What is that error? Attribute error. What is that? Sample object has no attribute y. Boss, in the sample object there is no y. Wonderful, no? It is telling very clear. See, you are trying in the line number 11, you try to call like this, sample.y. But sample object has no attribute y. No attribute y. Nothing in the sample object, man. Nothing is there. I hope you got the point, right? Nothing is there. So, okay, that is the reason why order is important. Now you please observe this. Again, I'm requesting you, all the participants. I'm requesting you. Sir, now you please observe this one. Little change in the code. We'll be doing this now. Sir, s dot method 1, sir. Wonderful, gentlemen. Wonderful. My dear friend, s dot method 1. Sir, what is happening? Yes, come on. Come with me. I will make you understand very effectively, professionally, relaxed. Sir, now sample object is created. Yes, this is what exact happens. We are calling method 1, sir. So method 1 is executing with respect to what, sir? Yes, sir. Type of S is what, sir? Sample. And jumps to the sample class, searching for method 1. Yes, sir, it is there. Now immediately, now memory is allocated for the method 1. Immediately, my dear friend, immediately the memory is allocated for what? Method 1. Wonderful, man. Now, immediately memory is allocated for what, dear friend? Just a method 1. That's really nice, my dear. But instead of the method 1, what is there? Self. But the self is always referred to what? Current object. Current object means what? The object which is calling this method. Who is calling that method? That method is called by yes. So whatever the reference is referred by the yes, the same reference is referred by the self in the method 1. Okay, that is really awesome. So, but what you are doing, sir, in this line, we are requesting the PVM to initialize 100 to the x, 100 to x, but no self. Can you notice that 100 to the x? Then what the PVM will do then? Then Python virtual machine will ensure first it will ensure the existence of x, no x. Then immediately what is doing means it will creating one variable with the name x. It will be creating with the name variable x, and x just x is what now local. Now immediately the memories get selected for the variable x, and that will be initialized with what, dear friend? That will be initialized 100 to this x. Wonderful, wonderful, man. Come on, easy. So now in this line. But assignment always from right to left, no? So now 200 is assigned to the what? 200 is assigned to the y member. So 200 is assigned to y member referred by self. Come on, 200 is assigned to y member referred by what now? Self. In the what? Self is a self in the method 1. Oh, method 1, method 1, method 1. Yes. Method 1 self is referred to what? This object. Come on, gentlemen. Method 1 self is referred to what? This object. Now it will ensure. Y is there or not there? Not there. Then it will be creating. See, can you notice that? You are assigning or you are printing? You are assigning. Assigning means what? First variable is created, then it will be assigned. Then what is happened now? Now memories get selected for the variable y. Now memories get selected for the variable y, and it will be initialized with what, dear friend? Yes, it will be initialized with what? 200. This is what exact happens. This is what exact happens. This is a case like this. I hope you understood that this is a case, this happens. Now I hope you got the point, my dear friend. Now you see, now you see. But in the, just this line, what you are asking, can you notice, are you using self or not using self? When we are not using the self, it will ensure the existence of the variable x. It will ensure the existence of the variable x within the method 1, within the method 1. Sir, there, then simply you will be getting the x value. That is what now 100 you will be getting. Wonderful, sir. Wonderful, sir. Well, now just coming to what your friend, this particular thing. Now this line. Okay, just we are getting print the value. We are requesting the Python virtual machine to get the value. Print the value. Print the value of y. Print the value of y referred by self. Print the value of y referred by self. Who is this self? Self in the method 1. Who is this self? Self in the method 1. Self in the method 1 referred to what? Self in the method 1 referred to the object. Self in the method 1 referred to the object. Now it will ensure the existence of y. Yes, there or not there, it is getting the value of this y, and you will be getting what now? 200 you will be getting. This is what the internal flow. This is what the internal flow must understand. That's great. Come on, gentlemen. Sir, now method 1. Now method 1. Okay, wonderful, sir. Method 1, you are getting this. So now I am going to method 2. Method 2. Concentrate. Method 2. Now method 2 is executing with respect to what? Yes, sir. Type of is means what, your friend? Sample. Searching for what? Method 2. There or not there? There. Immediately what is happened now? Now memories get selected for the method 2. Sir, immediately the memories get selected for what, sir? Memories get selected for the method 2. Yes, now memory is allocated for what, your friend? Method 2. Now memory is allocated for what, your friend? Just a method 2 memory is allocated. Where? In the stack. Yes. Sir, in the method 2, what is there, sir? In the method 2, only self is there, sir. Only self. Okay, only self as of now. Now self means what, your friend? Immediately the memory is allocated for the self in the method 2. In the method 2, memory is allocated for what now? Self. But the self is always referred to what, sir? As I said, you my dear. Now self is always referred to what? Sir, self is always referred to the current object. Self is always referred to the current object. Now you may have the question, current object means what? Self what? Method 2. Method 2 is nothing but self is referred by what? Self is always referred to the current object. Current object means what? The object which is calling this method. So this method is called by yes. This method is called by yes. So whatever the reference is referred by the yes, whatever the reference is referred by the yes, the same reference will be assigned by the same reference is assigned to, and the same reference is referred by the self. Now the self is referred to what? So self is also referred to the same thing. Yes. Now the self is also referred to the what you have found the same thing. This is what exact happened, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you have found. Just now this is a case. Now self is referred to the what you have found the same object. Guys, I'm personally requesting you understand this is very important so that you will be getting more clarity on this, man. Be getting more clarity. Yeah. Sir, but this is also referred to what, sir? In fact, this is also sample object only. Now self in the method 2. Come on, gentlemen. Self in the method 2. Self in the method 2 is also referred to the what your friend same object. Same object. Which object means what your friend? Sample object. Okay, sample object. Now let me check that. Self in the method 2 is also referred to what your friend the same object. That's okay. Now you can observe this. This is referred to the same object. This is what happened. This is what the case. I'm telling you all the times you need to understand the flows. Okay, friends. But in the now you please notice in this line why. First we are requesting the system to get the value of x. Get the value of x. Then what the PVM will do then, gentlemen? First PVM will ensure the existence of the variable x in the method 2. Have we declared any variable with the name of x in the method 2? In the method 2 only self, there is nothing. Then you will be getting what you have found an error. What is the error? Name error. When it is not existed in the method, you will be getting what you have found name error. Okay, you will be getting name error. Leave it, sir. Leave it. But coming to this particular point, in this particular point, what you are doing, we are requesting the Python virtual machine to get the value of y member referred by self. We are requesting the Python virtual machine to get the value of y member referred by self. Who is this self? Self in the method 2 self. Okay, check that. Self in the method 2. Sir, self in the method 2 is referred to what now? Sample object. Self in the method 2 is referred to what now? Sample object. Then it will ensure the existence of y. It will ensure the existence of y. There or not there, there. Then immediately it will be getting the value and the display. So now let me do. First you have to create what? Then I want to do the same. Then there is a reason. First you call what your friend method 1. When you call that method 1, the logic of the method 1 will be executed first. Okay, but now let me run this, sir. Wanderly method 1. First we are calling method 1. Yeah, for you to get an idea, one small statement I want to add from method 1. M1. So for you to get an idea, again print from method 2. Yes, method 2. Easy to understand, guys. So right, sir. Now I want to show you all these things very clearly. Now you can check this. Kindly notice that. This is what you have found. Now let me go with what you have found. Run menu, run module. Now you can see this. Okay, you can see this. What is that now? From method 1, x value is 100. From method 2, you are getting what you have found y. Why? Because y. What is that now? Because y is not declared. Name error. Y is not defined. Sir, y is declared. Y is a what? Instance. So you have to write a self. If you fail to write the self, it will be set in the method. If you write in the self, it will be set in the object. If you write the self, it will be set in the object. If you fail to write in the self, then it will be searching in the method. It will be searching in the what, my dear friend, method. Please, I can observe this. Let me go with that. Save and go to the run menu, run module. You can see. Yes, let me go with that. Be relaxed. Go to what? Run module. So from method 1, x value you are getting, y value you are getting. From method 2, you have seen some problem. What is the problem? Here is a go. Name error. What is the name error? Name x is not defined. Where? In the method 2. Where? In the s dot method 2 you will be getting this error. S dot method 2 you will be getting this error. Why? Why? In the method 2, have you declared any variable with the name of x? No. But if you notice in the method 1, have you declared the variable x? Yes, I declared the variable x. That can be used local to that method. So you'll be getting what your friend, as I said, you'll be getting what your friend, just a name error. But sir, just what about the y member referred by self? Self means object. Why is there in the object or not? There. Now it will be getting accessed. Go to the run menu. Now you can observe. Sir, guys, if you are getting this, any confusion, be relaxed. Go to run module and see. Method 1, you will be getting what your friend, just x and y. In the method 2, only y. That means instant fields you can use throughout the class. Instant fields you can use throughout the class. Instant field you can use throughout the class, but local variable can be used only in that method. Local variable can be used only in that method, This is what I am requesting you all. This is the way you need to understand. So just I want to keep this one, the diagram and the material and say, just I want to keep this one for idea's sake. But pleasing you all the people, just we need to understand them technically, completely technically you need to understand. This is what your friend example took. Yes, this is a case like. So ladies and gentlemen, there is some points you understood, right? So these are the points. Now you already seen some points here. What is the instant fields? You can go with that. Once again, what are the instant fields? Set the variables which are declared within the class by using self. The instant fields can be accessed throughout the class or outside of the class. For every instant fields, memory is allocated within the object. And every instant field must be referred by using self within the class. If you want to use an instant field throughout the class, you must use self. What is the last point? Every instance field, every instant field must be referred by an object reference whenever you want to access it from outside of the class. If you want to access it from outside of the class, sir, I want to use this y, sir. If you want to use this y, then what do you have to do? If you want to use that y, that you should be accessed by using object reference. Pleasing you, lot of important points are there to focus. You need to print this blueprint in your brain, so you'll be getting more clarity. Sir, I want to go with one more. Kindly notice that. This is another important point now. This one I want to cover you now. This one. Kindly go with this point first. For every instance field, an individual memory block will be created in every object of the same class. Thus, changing the value of an instant field in one object will not be reflected to the same instant field of another object of the same class. Too technical, but we have to understand. We are here for learning the concept. Just you have to learn. Come on. Focus the point. For every instance field, an individual memory block will be created in every object of the same class. Thus, changing the value of an instant field of one object. Changing the value of instant field of the one object will not reflected to the same instant field of another object of the same class. Now, I just want to speak with this point. Come on. Be careful. So, my dear, just I am here. Maximum I want to give very clearly here. But focus, my dear, focus. Just let me go with that. See all the points now. I want to go with something like, for easy to understand, I will be taking sample. You go with any name will be fine. No issue at all. No issue. Come on, my dear. Easy. Follow me. This is what your friend DEF method 1. So self, wonderful. Self, method 1. So what is my requirement is, say self dot x equal to 111. That's it. Just relax. That's it. Sir, just I want to define only one class, sir. Only one class sample with only one method, sir. Only one method. Easy, easy, bro. Easy. But I want to call that, sir. I want to call that. What do you want to call? You want to call the method one, right? If you want to call the method one of the class sample, you have to create the object first. Sir, S equal to, or else something like S1 equal to sample. Yes, S1 equal to sample. Until unless you call the method one, this memory is not going to be allocated for the X. No doubt it. Because this is a logic you have written instead of the method one. Until unless you call the method one, memory is not going to be allocated. Yes, please be at 2. So that now I am calling, sir, S1 dot method 1. Come on, man, flow. So now you can observe this. Sir, what is happened? Just I am speaking about this line. Object is created. Okay. But now what is created now? Object is created. Yes, object is created. Now which object is created, my dear? Now I'm not going to write completely detailedly. I will go with the short way. Now the class, this is what your friend says, sample object is created, sir. Excellent, man, excellent. And so this object is referred by what, sir? This object is referred by S1. I hope now you can understand. I'm not writing in all the detail, man. You can understand. S1. Come on, sir. Now just this is what left hand side I want to tell you. Here is the statement. That is what your friend right hand side is always heap. You guys already aware. Yeah. So now method 1 is executing with respect to what, sir? S1. Type of S1 is what your friend sample. Control jumps to the sample, searching for method 1. There. Then immediately what is happened here is, now memory is allocated for the method 1. Memory is allocated for the method 1 in the stack. So method 1 memory is allocated. So method 1 memory is allocated. But in the method 1 self is there, sir. But as I said you, self is always referred to which object? Current object. Current object means which object? The object which is calling that method. Who is calling that method 1? Sir, the method 1 is called by, yes, S1. Method 1 is called by S1. So, now what is happened here in this case? Simple. What is happened here in this case? Yes, self is referred to what, your friend? Self is referred to this sample object. That's it. But what you are doing, you are requesting your Python virtual machine to assign 111 to the X member referred by self. 111 to the X member referred by self. First it will ensure X is there or not there? Not there. Then it will be creating the variable X. And just what your friend, that will be creating the variable X uninitialized. Kindly notice that, just to focus, we are requesting the Python virtual machine to initialize 111 to what? X member. 111 to X member referred by self. Now self of what? Method 1. So method 1 self is referred to this object. This object X is going to be initialized with what now? 111. Guys, this is what exact happens. Wonderful, gentlemen. But kindly notice that whenever the function is called or method is called, first it will execute all the series of statements. After executing the series of statement, the control will be coming back. The control should come out. But whenever the control comes out from that method 1, then immediately whatever the memory is allocated for the method 1, will be destroyed. So whatever the memory is allocated for the method 1 will be destroyed. Keep this one in the brain. Once you call the method 1, the control will be jumps there. It will be executing all the series of statements. After executing the statement, the control is coming out. Whenever the control comes out, whatever the memory has been allocated for the method will be destroyed. Yes, this is what happens. Now let me check this. Sir, I want to go with one more object, sir. S2 equal to sample, sir. Focus, man, focus. Because my main point, I want to make you understand about this point. So we created one more object. One more object of which class? Sample class. Then what is happened, gentlemen? Sir, one more object will be created. Yes, kindly notice that. One more object is created. One more object of the class. Which class is created? Same sir, sample class object only created, sir. Because you are creating the object for the class sample. So now this object is referred by what, sir? Now this object is referred by S2. This object is referred by S2. Very easy, ladies and gentlemen. Very easy. This object is referred by S2 now. This is what happens. Up to this line. Sir, now I have to call. Until unless you call this, the logic will not be executed. Sir, what I have to do this? Then we are doing this one. Kindly observe this. Sir, S2 dot, just S2 dot what your friend method 1. Oh, my dear, good. S2 dot method 1. Now what is going to be happens in this case? Method 1 is executing with respect to S2. Observe this one, S2. Type of S2 is also control jumps to sample, searching for the method 1. Again, you are calling the method 1, right? But whenever the method is called, immediately the memory is allocated for that method 1. Memory is allocated for the method in the stack. If you call 100 times memory will be allocated for the methods. But whenever the call, memory will be allocated. When the function execution is done, memory will be destroyed. Oh, sir. Now what is happened, sir? In the method 1, there is a self, sir. Oh, what is that now? Self is here. Now actually this is what now? Method 1. You are calling again. You are calling. But as I said you, the method 1, in the method 1, self is referred to what? Current object. Now self is referred to what? Current object. Current object means the object which is calling this method. Sir, this method is called by S2. So now whatever the reference is referred by the S2, whatever the reference is referred by the S2, the same object will be referred by the self in the S2. The same object will be referred by self in the S2. This is what exact happened, my dear. Yeah, self in the S2. Now this is what exact happens. But in this case, what do you have defined, sir? Oh, come on. In the method 1, what is the logic? You are calling this one. The control is jump from here to there and execute this logic. What you are asking? You are asking the PVM to initialize 111 to what? Now X member referred by self. X member. 111 is assigned to X member referred by self. Who is this self? Method 1. Who is this self? Self is the method 1. Now method 1 is called by what? S2. S2. Method 1 is called by what? S2. Now S2, method 1 self is referred to this object. Now immediately the memories gets allocated for that X and it will be initialized with some value. This is what exact happens. Yes. So just whenever the function is called, the control will be jumped from here to there and execute all the series of statements. After executing all the series of statements, the control will comes out. Whenever the control comes out, whatever the memory allocated for the method 2, whatever the memory is allocated for the method 2 will be what? Whatever the memory is allocated for the method 2 will be destroyed. Method 1, sorry. Here, whatever the memory has been allocated for the method 1 will be destroyed. So just what I'm saying, whenever the call method is called, memories gets allocated, it will execute all the statement associated with the method. After executing that, whenever the control comes out from the method, whatever the memory is allocated for the method will be destroyed. That's enough. This is what the case happens. Now you see, two objects are there. Two instance fields. Here first you need to understand this particular point. For every instance field, an individual memory block will be created in every object of the same class. Yes. This is what, now the point 1 is done. For every instance field, an individual memory block will be created in every object of the same class, Okay. No matter if you create 10 objects, for this instance field will be allocated separately. So now you please tell me, how can I access this X value now? How can you access that X value? I want to access this X value, man. This X is referred by what? This object is referred by S1. Sir, now I want to change. Concentrate. Print it. Okay, just S1, X. S1 what your friend X value is. How can you write S1 dot X? As I said you very clear. Whenever you want to access the instant field from outside of the class, Every instant field must be referred by an object reference whenever you want access, whenever you want it from outside of the class. Every instant field must be referred by an object reference whenever you want to access it from outside of the class. Yes. Okay, there's a reason. Here we are getting what, as per our discussion, now you will be getting 111 is here. Okay, so now I am writing print. Sir, S2x is, we'll be writing S2.x. S2.x means what? You are getting the x member referred by S2. Again, you will be getting the 111. Okay, that is fine, sir. But now the point here, continuation is there. Still here is one point. Changing the value of an instant field. Changing the value of an instance field in one object. Changing the value of an instant field in one object will not reflect it to the same instant field of another object of the same class. Oh, now what I'm saying here, this is what here is ago. Now I want to go with this now. Hey guys, now easy my dear. What I'm doing is, sir, I want to do something like this. I want to do something like this, my crazy ladies and gentlemen. Sir, S1.x equal to, I will be assigning 999. Just to focus, what you are requesting? You are requesting Python interpreter to assign 999. We are requesting Python interpreter to assign 999 to what? X member referred by S1. You see, S1 is referred to this object. Yes, S1 is referred to this object. In this X member, what you are asking? You are asking your Python interpreter to change the value. To what your friend change the value to 999. This is what exact happens. But now we change the value of X member. We change the value of X member in the S1. We change the value of X member in the S1. Will it be reflected to X member of S2? No. That is what the point here. Changing the value of an instant field in one object. Changing the value of an instant field in one object will not be reflected. Will not reflected to the same instant field. Same instant field of another object of same class. This is also another object of same class. Both are the same class. But even though changing the value of an instant field of one object will not reflect it to another instant field. I mean same instant field of another object of same class. Now you see, if you want, you can print it again. So print S1x is S1.x. Then you will be getting 999. Then print S2x is S2.x. Now you'll be getting 999. This is what that meaning of that particular point. The meaning of the particular point is this one, man. For every instant field, an individual memory block will be created. In every instance, for every instant field, an individual memory block will be created in every object of the same class. Thus, changing the value of an instant field in one object will not reflect it to the same instant field of another object of the same class, my dear. Another object of the same class. This is what the explanation for that point. Yes, even I want to keep this one in your documentation, and after that I'll be showing that practically. So this is what, dear friend, just I want to go this one, some other example here. This is the way. Now let me show them practically, my dear. Let me show them practically. Guys, kindly notice this. Now just what I'm doing, that instant field 3.py. Guys, notice this. Now I want to go with what your friend class sample. So def method 1. Yes, method 1. I want to take self. Now self.x equal to 111. Wonderful, man. Now I have to calling them. You have to create an object. Sir, S1 equal to sample object. Now S1 dot method 1. Whenever you call, now just this is what exact happens. As I said, this diagram is going to be happens here in the memory. But X value will be 111, not 999. Initial. Already explained. Then what your friend just creating S2 object, S2 equal to sample. S2 dot what your friend just method 1. Now you can see set printing S1x is, I want to print S1 dot x. If you want to access the instant fill from outside of the class, object reference. Print S2x is what your friend I want to write S2 dot x. Let me run this. Go to run module, you will be seeing it. Kindly notice that I want to go run me now, you can see. S1x is a 111, S2x is 111. But sir, what is my requirement? I want to change some values. Where do you want to change? S1 dot x equal to 999. Yes. Then print S1x is S1 dot x. Now x1 dot x is changes to 999. Initially what? 111 here. Okay, already you've seen. What is the output you are getting? S1x is 111. Here what you are getting? S2x is, yes, S2x is what your friend 111. I'm sorry, it's my mistake. Now S1x, we changed to S1x is what your friend S1x is now 999. So and then print it. S2x is S2 dot x. Then simple, you'll be getting S2x is just a still 111. File and save it. This is the way. Just go to run module. Run. Will begin. See this. Initially S1x is S2x is. But we change S1 dot x is to 999. But will not reflect it to the S2x. Will not be reflected to S2x. My dear friend, I hope you got the point very clearly about this. This is what the points, right? These all comes under what? These many rules and regulations are there for what, my dear? These many rules and regulations are there for, what is that? Instance fields. When I speak about instance fields, everyone must know about these points and rules, implementation and execution, how they're working. Yes, okay, I hope you understood, ladies and gentlemen. This is a concept like. So I want to cover you another important point now. Still related to what? Instance field. Still related to instance field. Guys, you can observe this. So just I want to give one small important point here. Important point, gentlemen. Yeah, note. Here you please observe this. Yes, important notes. First, let me type this point. Yeah, based on your application requirement. Based on, okay, your application requirements. We can also add or remove an instance field. From, we can add an instance field. We can add or remove the instance field from the specified object. From specified object from outside of the class. This is one beautiful point here. Based on your application requirements, we can also add or remove instance fields from the specified object from outside of the class. I love this feature. This feature is not there in Java. This feature is not there in .NET. This feature is not there in Android. But this feature is added in Python. I love this. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Just relax. Focused. Based on your application requirement. Based on your application requirements. We can also add or remove the instance fields from the specified object from outside of the class. Great. Let me show you this point practically now. Let me show you. Ladies and gentlemen, only just now you observe this. Sir, I want to define an empty class set. Enjoy, man, class sample. Then I want to define an empty class. Nothing is there. Wonderful. Nothing is there. Wonderful. Relax. So now I want just what your friend just calling. So first I'm creating S1 objects as sample. Guys, come on, just go with this. Then what is happened now? Sir, object is created. Object is created, sir. Which object, sir? Now this class sample object is created, sir. That's class sample object is created. Class sample object is created. Okay, class sample object is created now. Good, sir. Now this object is referred by what, sir? Now this object is referred by S1. Wonderful, gentlemen. This object is referred by S1. This is what exact happens. Oh, awesome. That's it. That's it. Wait a moment. Sir, I want to add some field to this object from outside. Will it be possible? Why not? You can see this. S1. S1 means what? That object. Dot X equal to I am assigning 111. Now what is happened now? First, the PVM just trying to initialize 111 to the X member referred by S1. 111 is assigned to X member referred by S1. So first PVM will ensure, is any variable X is declared instead of the object? No, Baba, no X. Then immediately PVM will do is, one memory block will be created for the X. Memory block will be created for the X in the S1, in the X1. Wonderful, sir. That is really nice. And just 111 will be assigned to the X member referred by S1. Yeah. We can add new fields. We can add the fields to the object from outside of the class. From outside of the class. Sir, okay. Sir, let me do something, sir. Let me do. I want to print that X. Okay, how can you print that X? See the diagram, man. X value or else S1 X is, I want to print S1 dot X. Simple. We're requesting the PVM to get the value of X member. We are requesting the PVM to get the value of X member referred by S1. X member referred by S1 is what your friend 111 will be coming. That's nice now. I want to go with that. I don't leave you. Come on, be careful. Please, my dear. Just a lot of topics are there to understand. You are really awesome, but your attention level is really appreciable. But focus it. Now S2 equal to what your friend sample. Sample. Sir, now what is happened, sir? Sir, again empty class, empty object is created, sir. Empty object. Empty object of which class, sir? You create the object for which class, sir? Class sample, no? Then class sample object will be created, man. Sample object is created. Kindly understand this. Okay, sir, class sample object is done. Oh my goodness. And this object is referred by what, gentlemen? This object is referred by S2. Okay. Okay. But just now X is allocated for X member referred by S1. There is nothing in the S2. Nothing in the S2. But okay, I want to print, assume. I want to print S2X is what your friend S2.X, then immediately you will be getting an error. What you're requesting your PVM to get the X member referred by S2. Directly PVM will do what? It will go to the S2 and ensure the X member of S2. It will ensure the X member. It will ensure the existence of the X member in the S2. Have you declared? Nothing. Then immediately we'll be getting what? Attribute error. Yes, okay. Let me do up to this. Come on, guys. Let me do up to this. Go with that. I want to go with that. Set. I want to go with what your friend. Just instant field example 4.py. Go with that. We have to blast a concept like anything. Class. Sir, I don't write anything. Leave it. Then I have to create an object. Sir, S1 equal to sample object. Do we have anything? Sir, one plain object is created. Nothing in it, sir. Yes. Then, okay. S1X equal to what now? 111. I am requesting PVM to initialize. I am requesting the PVM to initialize 111 to what? X. 111 to X of what object? S1 object. As for this is what happens. Really, sir? Yes, man. What's really? It's very easy. Then I want to go with that, sir. Just I want to print that now. You please observe now. I want to print that printer. Sir, S1X is S1.X. Then undoubtedly you will be getting what, sir? You will be getting S1. Yeah, S1X is what now? 111 you will be getting. Guys, Control S shortcut. Control F, only F5 is execution. I'm using shortcuts here and there. Don't confuse. So then I do one thing. Now I want to create another object. What is happened now? An empty sample object is created, blue colored representation, second object. But have you find anything in it? No, sir. Sir, I am writing S2x is S2.x, S2.x. Immediately, PVM will ensure the existency of the x in the S2. Existency of the x in the S2. Have you declared any variable with the name x in the S2? No. You'll be getting an error. You'll be getting an error saying that what? Attribute error. Attribute means is not the member of the object. You can see this. Come on, gentlemen. Go to what? Run menu. Click on run module. Run module. That's enough. You can see this. Oh my God. So in this line, we have seen some bloody error. What is it? Attribute error. Sample object has no attribute x. Sir, S2. Instead of S2, there is no x. Yes. X is there instead of S1. Understand this flows. That's the reason I'm requesting flows. Understand. Sir, now I want to add one member in S2, sir. Then you want to write S2.x equal to, now I'm writing 222. Okay. Now 222 is as into x member referred by S2. Okay, then what is happened? Now one memory block will be created. So now memory block is created with the name of what your friend x, where with the name of x in the what now? S2. Because you have written this code, man, S2.x. But assume that I want to write the same here. Sir, S2.x is x equal to what now? 222. Equal to 222, sir. Oh, now the 222 is assigned to x member referred by S2. 222 is assigned to x member referred by S2. I hope now you guys understood. This 222 is assigned to x member referred by S2. Sir, I want to add one more in the y, just one more in the S2. Any number you want. Sir, S2.y equal to 333. Then PVM will ensure first. Y is there in the S2? No. If it is there, sir, if it is there, value will be changed. If it is not there, it will be created. Focus. But Y is, now 333 is assigning to what? Y member. To what? S2. But in the S2, it will be ensured. Y is there or not there? Not there. Now memory gets allocated for Y. Memory gets selected for the Y. And it is initialized with what, your friend? Yes, absolutely. It will be initialized with what now? 333. This is what exactly happens. But is Y is there in the S1? No. Because we created S2. Why we created Y in the S2? Then you can see this now. You can get it. Printer. Y value is, you have to write S2.y. Then you will be getting what says. Then you will be getting Y value is S2Y. You see the diagram. S2Y. S2. See the diagram in S2. Yes, Y is there. No trouble. Okay, but see here. Now X value S2.x. See in the S2. X is there or not there? Now X value is what your friend. Then X value is what your friend will do. This is the way that will be works. Like this, based on your application requirements. What I'm saying, based on your application requirements, we can also add the instance fields. We can also, what your friend, we can also add the instant field. I'm saying, sir, adding will be fine, sir. Then how do I remove that? How do I remove that? Come on, here is the go again. Here is the go. We'll go with one more example. Okay, concentrate, my dear friend. Concentrate. Yes. Sir, how to add, how to remove, then this is it. My dear friend, now understand this one. Class, empty class. Okay, sir. Past, nothing, sir. It's completely an empty class. Now S1 equal to sample, sir. Yes. Guys, be careful. Now what is happened now? Object is created. Which object is created? Ultimately, sample class object is created. Class sample is created. Guys, be patient. See, just what dear friend, be patient. Then this object is referred by what now? This object is referred by S1, sir. Awesome. This is what exactly happens. Do we have any fields? Nothing. Do we have any fields? Nothing. Now my requirement is, I want to assign some value to I want to add some instant field to the particular object. S1 dot x equal to just 100. Oh my God. Now what is happened? We are requesting the Python virtual machine to assign 100 to X member referred by S1. This is what. No, memory is gets allocated for the variable X. Please don't take light, my dear. Requesting you. Here I want to tell you how to delete it. So this is okay. Now this is what your friend 100 will be assigned to this one, sir. Awesome. Awesome. Now I want to print it. I want to print for you to get an idea. Print S1 X is, okay, right, S1 dot X. So S1 X is there or not there? There. S1 X is, you'll be getting what your friend something like 100. Yeah. But how can you delete, sir? How can you delete that instant field? There is a beautiful keyword del. In the core Python beginning sessions, I said you about del. In core Python, we discussed about del. What do you want to del? I want to del X. Where the X instead of S1. S1 dot X. Then immediately what is happens here, you know? Then this instant will be deleted from this object. Gone. That's gone. What is the guarantee, sir? Come on, yeah. What is the guarantee? If question comes, put the practice. X values. S1 dot X. Then it will going to the S1 and search for X. There are not there. Not there. Then you will be getting what your friend attribute. Yeah. Attribute. Shall we see then? Come on, shall we see? Practically notice that. Very easy, my dear. Just you should have a curiosity in learning the subject. Should have the curiosity to learn new. All the time you need to make yourself like that to learn new things. If you want to settle good, learn very hard. Learn very hard. So this is what your friend something. Hard means what? Learn more, I'm saying. I want to go with what your friend is saying. Sir, I want to go with that. File, new, then class, sample. Then it's a completely an empty. Completely empty. Now I want to calling that. Sir, nothing is there to call, sir. But anyways, I want to create an object, sample object I am creating. It's an empty object. Sir, yes, one dot. How to add, man? What is the syntax for adding? Syntax for what? Adding an instance field to an object from outside of the class. Syntax for adding the instance field to an object from outside of the class. Object reference dot field name equal to value. This is a syntax. Object reference dot field name. What is that object reference? S1 dot. What is the field name? X value. That is what I'm saying. Very easy. Then okay, I want to print. So S1 X is S1 dot X. Guys, be careful. Be careful. This is what I want to do right now. Yes, I want to save this. This is an example like instance field 5.py. Then go to what your friend run module. That's great. You can see that you're getting the run module S1X. Still the text is there or not there in the memory? Yes, it is there. But I want to remove. Syntax for removing. Syntax for what your friend something like deleting an instance field from an object from outside of the class. From outside of class. Very simple. Del space reference variable name, object reference, or else we can say object reference dot field name. That's enough. Example. S1 is object reference. First, before that, del space. What is the object reference? S1 dot X. Really deleted? Try it. X1 X is. I'm trying to get man, but is it there or not there? It's no more. It's not there. S1 dot X. Getting attribute error. Attribute error. Let's have a look, man. Come on. Here is a go. Sir, first X value we add it. Sir, you are getting what is that now? Attribute error. Attribute error. What is the attribute error? Sir, sample object has no attribute XSF. Why? Because in the line number 14. You are trying to x1.x1. It's not there, not there, not there. Why? Because it is removed. It is removed. You have seen this is removed. That's what I'm saying you, my dear friend. This I want to put to your document because I was given the syntax and all that. So this is what it is. This is what your friend adding and removing the instance field from an object. Instant field from an object. See, first you see the points once again, my dear. What is an instant fields? The variables which are declared within the class by using the self. For every instance fields, memory is allocated within the object. And instant fields can be accessed throughout the class or outside of the class. But every instant field must be referred to an object reference whenever you want to access it from outside of the class. Whenever you want to access it from outside of the class. For every instance field, an individual memory block is created in every object of the same class. Thus, changing the value of an instant field in one object will not reflect it to the same instant field of another object of the same class. My dear friend, and also we have discussed very, very clearly how to add the fields to the object from outside, how to remove the object from the field from outside of the class. I hope now you got the point. Just we have seen very, very clearly about all these points. How to adding, how to removing, all these points we have discussed very clearly, my dear. So this is, now you can see, this is what your friend just syntax, the diagrams has given very clear. I hope everyone got the very clear idea about this. What is an instant field and what is how to work with instant fields. Is it clear? Thank you.